All right, so we're on to episode 2 of the EVO.
Is this considered version 2 of
episode
the EVO?
Version 2? Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
So we basically came up with a whole list of things that we wanted to correct, but like we mentioned last time, one of the major things we wanted to do was correct the steering, because originally when we did it, we put a SL 600 knuckles in it and the steering angles weren't right. So we're gonna jump into getting a lot of that corrected. We're making parts and pieces for engine swaps because we converted this thing to a rear steer rack and pinion, which changed a bunch of the angles. So what we're doing now is correcting that so that we can get a lot more steering angle. And before all you drift guys and race guys and all that kind of stuff harass me like you did when I posted on social media, this thing has to be very well balanced. So we're kind of going in the middle of everything. So I'm not trying to build a full spec drift car, race car, and it still has to go on the street. So we're keeping it in the middle.
So what does it look like right now? Because
right now we had not a lot of steering angle, which was always a problem, but we wanted to have a little bit more fun with it.
Yeah.
So Rob's working on the knuckles, but some of the problems that you encounter when you do the rear steering rack is control arm clearances. So we're building tubular control arms, but right now you'll see what we're about to do is we're just making clearances with some of the stock components. So that's not, we're not modifying, we're going to be replacing all these, but we're using those to mock up all of our dimensions and clearances. So that's what we're going to get into now.
In my hands I have the steering knuckle arms from the S-Class uprights we put onto the 190E EVO. In the time when we built this car, we really didn't have a lot of time to play around with geometry and whatnot. So we kind of always knew that it needed to be sort of modified. Today's the day we're getting into it. So what I have here is this steering knuckle that attaches to the back of the upright. This is what it was stock.
So just for people that don't know, where is the upright? What is the upright considered?
Yeah, okay, so this part right here is the upright. It might be called something else, terminology being a thing, but this is what I'm gonna call the upright. It has the lower control arm down here with the the ball joint. The strut attaches to it, and the steering knuckle arm part actually bolts to it on this car. So this sticks out the backside like so, stock. So that's the height that it is stock, that the outer tie rod end attaches to. Yep. Well, it was clear, it was super wrong. We barely had any real turning angle with this car, so we had to deal with that. And what I've decided to do was kind of draw out on the floor the amount of angle that we had when we went to SEMA, what the car actually was stock from the factory. Okay. And I've discovered that this car has about 40 degrees of turning angle from the factory. But anyways, it wasn't enough the way we built it. So I came up with this little prototype. I took the stock one, I cut it, re-welded it back on there, and I moved the outer tie rod attachment point down and forward considerably. So now if you look over on this side, you can kind of see, here's the steering arm. You can just imagine if this point was over here in the factory location right here. So this was way up
in
here.
there,
like that's, of course it's attached. It doesn't work very well. It actually worked completely horribly. Not what we're going for. So this needs to be significantly down, and you can kind of see right in here, you can kind of see how I actually clearanced out the lower control arm right now.
Okay, because it was hitting.
Yeah, because this was making contact with that, and that's why when we were building this car for SEMA, we didn't have enough time to do all of this in the moment. So that was the major limiting factor for this whole setup.
Makes so much more sense.
This right here is what we're doing, and that's why we're making a new control arm. And we want to offer that to everybody. So this is where we're at with this right now. I'm going to take this prototype that I've made and I'm gonna go over to the bench. I'm gonna grab a nice big chunk of bar stock, and I'm, actually gonna mill out. I'm gonna take that piece of bar stock to the milling machine and carve out a new section here, like this little middle section. I'm gonna start over because I actually want this to be down a little bit lower, like prototype, right? So I'm gonna start with a new piece. We're gonna mill it all out. I'll capture some footage for that so everybody can watch. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this. That's bone stock, prototype modification. There it is, drawn out on the table. So instead of grinding that out with a grinder, we decided just to take it over to the milling machine, and we're just gonna mill that out. And then we have to taper it this way as well. It has to have shape that way as well. Once we have that all said and done, then we can weld it together. Nice big bevels, full penetration weld. We'll back gouge it, make sure it's super legit. Heat treat it, do all the things to make sure it's super strong for the EVO.
So Rob got all the steering knuckles all modified, welded up. We got them back in the car. We moved the steering rack a little bit further forward to get it more in line. And as you can see,
Yeah, show us the. Oh my gosh.
we got a vast improvement.
Yo, that's
So,
awesome.
All these parts and pieces are going to get put in some of the other cars that we're working on. So that's sort of the first stage of some of the pieces that we're making. Now we're going to move into the rear, do some tubular stuff back there, and then check something else off the list.
So have we made the tubular arms yet or no?
No.
We just did the steering knuckles this time.
We just did the steering knuckles,
Okay.
created all of our clearances using stock components. We cut, welded, moved everything around
Yeah.
that we needed. So now we have the parts on the way. And then probably in our next video, you're gonna get to see us actually make the tubular control arms.
Nice. That'll be a
So-
really cool video.
So that's one more thing off the list, and those are gonna be parts that will be available down the road.
Awesome. So, wow, that's a massive list.
That's a long list.
Wow. So are we going to make all these changes before we drive the car or
No.
what? Okay.
A lot of this is just like my wish list
Hmm.
of things that I wanted to do, that I'd like to do, that I'm going to do. But you'll see in some upcoming episodes, we're sort of jumping into some new technologies around here. So some of the parts and pieces that we've made are gonna evolve with some of these cool new toys that we have. So most of this is just a wish list of things that I want to improve and change. So once the steering's done, we got some dry sump brackets that I hope to have machined today, and then we take it out.
Awesome. Oh,
And then hopefully we don't add anything to the list.
there's
Then
always
we
going
bring
to be
it back,
something
and then we
there.
get something else on
I
it.
cannot wait to hear this thing fire up.
Yeah, you haven't got to hear it yet.
Nah, not in
This thing's
person yet.
It's
Oh,
like
I'm
firing up an
excited.
airplane. This thing.
It's going to be awesome.
So
Sweet.
yeah, that's the next step is check tire grip, I guess.
Awesome. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yes, I don't know why I always forget this part.
Me too. When I'm making
We
my
have too many
videos, I always
things to like and
forget.
subscribe to, so just subscribe to all of them.
Yeah, all our channels.
Yes,
Awesome.
all of it.
Sweet.
Okay, that's it. Not a million, probably like 14 people that don't want to work here because this is just the dream shop. And we got all the crazy and somehow I'm still sitting on the floor. I probably shouldn't be cruising so much. Working on my own car while everybody else is on all the fancy lifts. Doesn't make any damn sense.